No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. The Tigers about to kick it away and get this season started. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The LSU Tigers offense will have the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives them some breathing room. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless. Those guys really set the tone. And
the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
All defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Clemson's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Here's a heat. Makes the catch. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Haynes. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Unloads it left. Got his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's third and goal and third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Touchdown Tigers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the hands because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land revelry, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 7 over UTSA. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it, and they did just that.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Going right to work up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. With the catch, it's Durham. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Got a man. It's Anderson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Going for 6. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And if you're going to throw a heater like that as a quarterback, you better be accurate, because tips lead to picks, especially when you're throwing it over the middle of the field. That time trying to find his tight end, but it is not an accurate throw. It goes up in the air, and the defense makes him pay with the pick.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it from the gun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Going for the big play. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Trying play action. Makes the grab. It's Brown. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the all-season...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clemson is quick to the line. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. You think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have been his best game of the season, making throw after throw. You can see why he was so highly recruited, and if he plays up to that standard week in, week out, Clemson's going to be really tough to beat.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sharp. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Durham. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. It's funny, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
Oh, they're after him. Finds a tight end. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down. They'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Turning on the Jets. He'll work his way down to the 28. Clemson jumps to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the ground with the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Haynes. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over the Stallions. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Off play action on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the tailback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Pulls it in. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. They'll send the back in motion. Bringing the heat. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. LSU quick to the line. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Anderson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Flips it out on the screen. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Creates a little space. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Keeps it on the bootleg. Got a man, it's Brown. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle, it's Sharp. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. LSU right back to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Sharp. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Wants to keep it in the air. Pulls it in. It's Durham. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, LSU!
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 31 over the Judicials. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football match.
There he goes! He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Clemson will send the punt team out. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 35. He's loose. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the move, it's Durham.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
Got it in the middle. It's Sharp. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And this one splits the uprights. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Makes the grab. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick release by the QB. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Pulls and fired complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on fourth down. The give to the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. It's caught. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on MK if they can stop him on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Right on the money. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Tigers want to move quickly. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts when you're trailing late in the ball.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the... He gets a hand on it and blocked. He didn't get there. A stop for this defense, and now they've got a chance to save themselves.
Oh, and the defense needed that, right? If that field goal gets made here in the second half, all of a sudden it's a 2-possession game. But by getting the block, they keep this thing really close. Let's see how their offense can respond.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Made a defender miss. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Eastern Michigan. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Oh, he makes the catch. Wide open spaces. And he'll be brought down. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Motion from the back. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brown. LSU will get a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Here's the pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. LSU quick to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the right side. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sings it in there. A little Barishnikov for the toe tap. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. A shot toward the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. He'll keep it himself, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's got it on the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Kick is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Gets the back moving. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man. It's Anderson. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. To throw, it's Nussmeier. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Heat gets home, they knock him down back at the 45. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all sugar. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a